So the instructional hardware that I would buy is speakers, stock camera, printer, and the total would be $1,037.98. So I picked the LPO2 active speakers left and right, 15W RMS, 80 Hz, 20 kHz. Speakers that can be mounted anywhere in the classroom, easy to use, and ensures a good surround sound quality. The cost is actually around $190. Sorry, I don't know why that's wrong. I made the choice to get these because students always have trouble hearing from speakers and projectors, and usually need something with clear and louder sound. These seem simple to use. Even I think Bluetooth speakers would work a lot better than those projector speakers. I'm in a classroom with over 25 students, and it's really difficult for them to hear, especially in the back. They just can't hear the video and they have to be really quiet, and it's hard in a big classroom with little space. They just are crowded, and there's some talkers, and it's hard for students to listen. So I think speakers would be a great way to ensure that. The document camera, I picked the Epson DC13 document camera, color 2MP, 1080 audio, VGA, HD, MS, USB, AV, MOV. This document camera that is portable can capture and display books as HD 1080p resolution and magnifies images within the microscope adapter. Cost is $499. Let me ensure that's right. Yes, $499. I thought this would be a good thing to buy because I have noticed with paperwork or Bookshare, it's hard for some students to see. So this way it can be easier on students. In elementary level, I think this would especially be great when you're sharing a book, to have that in front of the projector so students can see and they're readily available. Also, whenever you're doing exam or something, they need that visual learning, and projectors are a way to go. When you're doing hands-on stuff or anything, you need that visual learning, and I think a portable one is especially great if you need to move around the classroom and show them, and making sure that's on HD resolution is important. I like the fact that, was that it had audio, so it came with a speaker in it. I don't know how loud that speaker would be per se, but yeah, I like the many functions it had. So my final hardware that I would buy is the printer, the Epson EcoTank ET2850 all-in-one inkjet cartridge-free super tank printer in black. A printer that, instead of using ink cartridges, uses refillable inks that makes it easy and less costly. They give you up to 2 years of ink in the box. So the cost is $349.99. I picked a printer because when doing projects, color is important. Having one in the classroom makes it easier for students to do projects and make it colorful. It also makes it easier on yourself. So I remember having teachers trying to find a printer at last minute and being like, "Hi, miss," or "Hi, can I get a printer? Can I use your printer to print out things?" So I would rather enjoy having my own printer and allowing my students the access to print things that they need for projects that I assign them. If I'm gonna assign them a project, I need to also supply certain tools that I know might not be easy access, and one of them is a printer. I picked this one specifically because the ink cartridge is ink that you can refill. You just buy the refillable bottles, and they're a lot cheaper, way cheaper than the ink cartridges. We all know that ink cartridges sometimes cost more than the printer, and this printer, I've heard good reviews from it. So with the lines right here, I don't know if you can see these lines. You just whenever they get emptied, you just refill them by the bottle, and that's it. It's a lot cheaper, and brings color. I always hated it when mine were black and white, so giving that option to my students to print in color, I think it makes a big difference. I know it always made a big difference because we'd always be like, oh man, that sucks, we can't print in color. And then whenever we could print in color, it'd be like the most amazing thing. So I would definitely invest in this. It's, even though I'm thinking about getting a printer, so I can use it for myself too, because I also, as an involved as a teacher, um I would use it a lot. I'm a para, so I noticed that teachers are always like trying to find a printer that prints in color and they have access to, that they can use. So it's important to have that.